Hello, Roger Moore again, Sheldon Laboratory Systems, and this is Axis Infinity Instructional Segment number 3. And what we're going to be talking about in this segment is the actual motion of the table and what goes into it, so you'll understand that much better. Every table, whether it comes with a remote or a push button, has a lockout device. And what that means is if I own this remote as a teacher, my students can't play with the table. Or there is a key that goes with the push button style if you choose to go that route. Once I own the key, I have the lockout device, and the tables will not move without the lockout device. As stated in instruction segment number 1, the tables go from a sitting height of 30 inches to a standing height of 36 inches in 8 seconds with the push of a button. The remote eye for each table is located in the front. If you have a classroom of 4, 5, or 6 tables, you may be able to, in particular locations of the room, raise all 6 tables at the same time. If you don't wish to raise all 6 tables at the same time, you can position your hand over the remote, like say, and operate the buttons for just one particular table. This is a broad spectrum infrared control, and we'll do as many tables as possible, trying to reduce the amount of time you spend adjusting your tables in the classroom between instruction and lab. Another important piece of our table design is when the lab tables move, you can see that you have a stationary segment and you have a moving segment. As you can tell, this creates a pair of scissors, and if you were able to get your fingers in between these two pieces, you would have a digit missing or one that would be very sore. So Sheldon puts a finger guard in here which keeps your fingers from being cut or damaged anyway should they be in the way as the table's moving up and down. Another safety feature of the table are the two position safety features, if you will, is the anti-collision control. If you had book bags or chairs or students or experiments or something that was underneath the table, as the table lowers, it senses that it has pressure and it's not able to move down. It'll actually stop moving down and it will back up and sit. At that point in time, you'll have to restart the structure to get it to move up and down. If you continue to press the button, it won't do anything. So you'll have to stop and then press the button again once you clear the obstruction. If your students happen to get a remote and want to ride the table up as they're sitting on the table, 200 pounds is a max that this particular table will push up with the collision control engaged. So if 2 or 3 students are on the table and try to ride it up and down, the table will sense the extra weight and it'll stop moving. If you are a school that needs to lift 1,000 pounds or 2,000 pounds, we will have to remove the anti-collision control to get this table to move in that particular scenario. There are some universities and colleges that have dissections of large animals that require the anti-collision control to be removed. That can as well happen upon the request of the particular school. Again, thank you for your patience for instructional environment number 3.